All right, what's going on, guys? It's JD's here, Zaire, and welcome back to number 6, I think, of the SATAMonkeys podcast. I'm here with Matt, or no, I'm not here with Matt. I'm here with Rob. I'm here with Rob,
Or Small Boy
Charles?
Bear.
Small Boy Bear, and
Yeah.
Charles. It's fucking dumbass.
Club me, please.
But obviously, Matt's not here today. I don't know what he's doing actually. So,
He said he was gonna play games and fuck off.
I don't know. I might do that right after this, but hopefully you guys are safe during the hard times right now. How are you guys doing before we get into all the stuff topics we're about to talk about today? Actually, let me give you a rundown of what we're gonna talk about today. First we're gonna talk about the NVIDIA Empire A100 and GTC recap. Or no, yeah. That's one of the things. And then the Last of Us 2, the Last of Us 2 kind of basically, it was released on, like, if you pre-order it, if you own the game, you can leave comments and give a 5-star review even before it's even out yet. So that's kind of iffy. And then we have a fake R6, and then that's actually hilarious. That's only on Apple, and Apple's getting sued. And then we have a big thing that's actually like that just happened today and yesterday, on recording of Saturday. The this big Club Penguin, as y'all know, Club Penguin shut down, and Disney Canada was not running it, and people have made private servers, just like all different, like Call of Duty and other games have private servers like World of Warcraft. But there were a lot of sexual scandals that were going on, and Disney actually took it down. Like they sent a lawsuit out and sent what is it called? Shut down for
DMCA.
copyright claim. A DMCA of copyright claims, and yeah, it's actually kind of nuts. So
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it.
so the reason I came out, actually, okay, let's not get that far into it. But how are you guys doing during quarantine? Man, we're gonna cut that word out. In post, Matt, remember to cut that word out because you might want to get monetized. All right. Let's get back to how are you guys doing during these tough times?
Charles, you want to go first?
Sure. I'm surprisingly not doing too bad, but online schooling doesn't work out very well for me.
Really? I kind of like it.
Well, it'd be nice, but I keep procrastinating. Like yesterday, I submitted a paper on literally the last possible minute I could, because it was due at 5 and I submitted it at 5.
Jesus. How are you? Okay, Rob, before I go into my story about quarantine, Jesus, this hard time, Rob, how are you doing? How are you liking online school?
I gotta say, I'm right in freaking Charles' boat. Like, I procrastinate like shit. Like, I am procrastination. That's how bad it is.
I mean, we're in the same science class.
All your games.
We have the same science class. The science class is not that bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty good on that.
That's pretty easy. But all the what's your hardest or most procrastinated class that you've done?
Definitely economics.
Oh, I would hate doing economics.
Yeah.
During this,
that getting my assignments in. Yeah. Fucking sucks.
But
and everybody out there who's in my fucking boat, I feel you, man. I feel you.
I mean, for me, it's not that bad, but it's kind of boring because I just, like, as soon as like the quarantine happened, I was like going out more. I was like stepping out of my bubble of, like, I was going to like plays and shows and hanging out with people, and then as soon as this happened, just closed everything right up. Just kind of shut all that down. And then my surgery that I'm gonna have in August, it probably is gonna get moved back.
Sheesh.
So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but everything's pretty fine, but it's pretty boring. I think, I don't know. I think everyone's gonna be fine, but it's kind of boring now. Like even though we have a whole, like, we have millions of games out there, I still want a new game. There's nothing fun right now. Like Valorant,
You know,
I don't like
actually
it. It's what?
I want to go into something about that.
All right, what games? Or?
Well, yeah, games.
Mm-hmm.
Since quarantine is locking down everything, you gotta stay inside and stuff like that. I guess you could see everything slipping up.
What do you
Because
mean?
nobody has a complete grasp on their game or website.
Yeah, that is true.
Because they have to work on like a little like remote desktop or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really get things done when you have latency and stuff like that. Well, I don't work remote from my workplace because I don't have a job.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just assuming. Oh god, I gotta put down do not disturb. But sorry about that. Watch. Oh boy, I can't wait for the amount of clips that this is gonna induce. Oh my god, I don't know what my watch is doing.
But yeah,
2 hours.
I can't imagine how distracting it'd be to work from home. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Mom, she works from home. She worked from home before the human malware, but I just get distracted every time I try and do work.
I mean, I kind of.
Yeah, people got kids and like
Yeah.
you're sitting there trying to do work and then people go, mommy, I think
Yeah, it's pretty
like
bad.
that.
I have when I get on class call, I have a class call for my computer tech class, and all you can hear is my teacher's kids in the background laughing and screaming, and he yelled at them. It's funny, but
I think
it's not bad.
very,
But
yeah.
I think if you just have a set time and place where you know, like for me, I have days. Like I know all my homework needs to be done by Friday or whatever day they give me, and I will set, all right, either Monday I get my stuff done, or if I don't have anything to do Monday, Tuesday I get my stuff done. Usually Thursday and Tuesday are the main days I have to get stuff done, and then I'm set for the rest of the whole week. I'm not doing anything. So it's like,
well, a lot of my teachers, they've got it so that you have to do it all throughout the week, and I
Really?
don't like that.
You can't stack it?
All due on Friday.
Well, no. That's not what I mean. That's
Well,
no. That's just broken. If you have, all right, you're not gonna do any. You can wait all this whole week, not do anything, and then do it at the end of the day. No, no. I mean, like
that's how I work.
no. I manage my time out and just I just take 3-hour increments every day to say, all right, do I need stuff to do? Do I need that? Do I have to do this type of work? And I think that's how a lot of people should work. If they're like overwhelmed, if you're like overwhelmed, just have a.
Get distracted.
But just don't have your phone on you.
Still a good idea.
Yeah,
it is a very good idea.
Because you're not. It's not like you're very busy. You're not super busy at any at all. You're stuck at home. So it's like, all right, you have 24 hours in a day.
You've also got a computer with
you have to do your work on the computer.
On it that you can play and.
But then in that hindsight,
I get distracted on my computer because I got games on the hotbar. And...
I don't have any games on the hotbar. Like I have Snip Tool, Disc. Okay, I have random things on
Minecraft and League, and I don't even play League anymore. So
I don't know. Minecraft.
That's always a reminder.
I'm gonna have to get back into Minecraft. I think that I played Minecraft like Windows 10 edition. I was going to because
Bedrock edition,
Bedrock, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's a little weird. It's a little different. But I hate playing by myself. You know what I mean? I don't like Minecraft. Might be the only game I can play for like 2 hours by myself because I like talking to my friends. So it's like, all right, well, my friends need to get back into Minecraft. So yeah.
I don't like how they're adding microtransactions to it.
To Bedrock?
Microsoft and whatever.
Is that that's the Bedrock edition? I saw that. It's actually pretty weird. Like when I first opened it, I was like, "What is this buying currency? Do you have to buy texture packs?"
Yeah.
That
basically what happened is Microsoft, of course, wanted to capitalize on it. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Which is good marketing. Which is good, not marketing, but good business.
is a little better, but it's a little bit more buggy
The what
than
version?
the Java version, surprisingly enough.
I mean, the Java version is actually really good. It's not really. I haven't found.
Yeah,
I've never
it's been
found.
refined over the years.
I haven't found a Minecraft bug in years. Or I
But
haven't openly
Found it
searched for it, but you know what I mean.
I want to go back to what I wanted, kind of want to steer this conversation to.
All right, what?
Really went off the rails. But I like with quarantine, I was saying that people have to work from home,
Mm-hmm.
so they have less tools to work with, and I want to go into games as well because like updates, of course, have become extremely scarce unless it's like bug fixes. They can do that, but like I have a really good example, Elite Dangerous. I believe both of you never played it,
No,
but
I haven't. Let me look
Yeah.
it up.
it's basically like space exploration game with its own like economy and like basically it's a freaking
The one
universe
where you
simulator.
kind of have to buy every ship with either real money or you have to grind for hours and hours.
It well, I got money pretty quickly, and before I knew it, I got freaking $17 billion. But that's beside the point. Like before, it was like Thargoid attack. Well, they're bad aliens, like kill everybody and shit. But you got Thargoid attacks, like new political events going on,
I
stuff
did
like
see
that.
this.
But
It's free,
after
right?
it's not free, but
Oh man, this is a different game then. All right,
you probably think of Star Conflict, but
maybe.
um, all this after quarantine started, Galnet, the in-game news thing,
Mm-hmm.
completely silent.
Oof.
Nothing. In the only content updates we're getting is the fleet carrier update.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's no political things and like that. Like Galnet has completely shut up, although they didn't really need to. But it's completely gone silent. And also, I'm going to go to GTA. I forgot his name.
Blue versus
That
green,
dude's last
or no,
play.
purple versus green, right? Purple versus green.
Well, before that, the
Mhm.
content, quote unquote, content update, like Gerald's last play. That's it. Have you guys played Gerald's last play on GTA?
No, I haven't gotten into
No.
GTA yet though. I want to.
Basically, they sent out a little content update, and no voice acting. It was just basically reused freaking, um, uh, like characters. Like they reused the Koreans from like previous missions,
Mm-hmm.
and basically everything was sent through like your texts.
Oh wow.
Like Gerald communicated through text. You did not hear his voice at least once.
Really like they're really not trying very hard anymore, are they?
But then again, they can't really because they're working at home. They
They
can't
are.
work at their offices. And like that's the thing though. How long is this gonna continue?
It's probably gonna be for a couple more months.
I don't know. I think
But
think
what if
everyone's
this
gonna be
goes
fine.
on? Like what?
It could
if-
even last a year if another strain develops. It could be seasonal.
Yeah.
But I know Call of Duty, they haven't really. They had a big update of cheaters in Warzone and stuff like that, so they figured out a way to do that. It wasn't effective because they put the cheaters with cheaters, but then people were getting in the cheater matches, so it was really bad. But that I think cheaters have died down in Call of Duty. When Call of Duty comes up with updates every 2 weeks, I think. And they're not big updates, but they're like updates and patch notes, so they're doing
that's
pretty
what most
well.
games are doing though.
But it's not like they're coming out with content though. They're coming out with content. They're coming out. It might be backlog content, but they're still coming out with something. So I don't know.
Yeah.
The first thing we should talk about is the which you guys know more about is the Nvidia Empire A100. So what did you guys think about that? I didn't understand it. I genuinely
I don't understand it either. I know
and
it's a lot better for AI, and they made it a lot more efficient than their previous graphics card, but I can't
yeah,
tell you much more about it than that.
yeah. What I found out is that it's as big as a freaking PC. Um, and also the fact that it can be used to train, like everybody's seen footage of it at least once, like those little arms that swing around in car manufacturing plants.
Oh yeah.
I guess the A100 can be used to train those things.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, I don't know because they're saying it's a graphics card, kind of. Well, it's got 4 graphics cards.
Well, that's for like.
But why does it need graphics cards?
Well, graphics cards are really useful because they can do the same thing really quickly and repeatedly.
Wait, so it can do more than just render things, right? Then?
It can do more than render stuff. That's why you can also.
I mean, you
See,
can.
the more you know.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. You guys watched it. I didn't understand it. Like, I get it's big.
Yeah,
it's better.
Really understood.
Yeah,
it's expensive.
Lots of computer talk. Lots of computer talk.
Well, no, I just didn't get like. It was just a lot to take in. So I kind of. I was busy with the other topics we were talking about.
The animator that had to deal with that, because
yeah, that probably sucked.
To animate the insides of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think that's kind of a. I will never be able to access that thing ever, because you know how expensive that thing is.
Because it's freaking for like 200K, I think.
200K? I'm gonna rob somebody for that.
I think for a full rack of it.
200K.
For a rack, or how much for a single?
Well, I don't even know what it is at this point. The freaking box.
Oh well, that's actually.
I'll just call it the box.
I think that's pretty nuts. But for our second topic, The Last of Us 2. Yeah, you guys heard that game, that PS4, the PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, which had like a leakage earlier on because somebody got angry.
Yeah,
that's happened a lot.
Yeah.
Which I think I'm gonna go back and probably play The Last of Us 1 for the first one, and then probably gonna play this one again because play Last of Us 2 when it comes out. But it looks really good from what I've seen, and the funny thing about this story is before the game even got released, it already has a 5-star rating in reviews, which no one's came out and said, all right, well, we've tested these games, we've reviewed it, and even if you do have the game installed on your PlayStation or wherever you have it, you can't have. How can you review something if it's not even out yet? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't Can you download stuff before it's released?
That's what I mean. You okay? So when you do betas and stuff like that, you get the file to download it and play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they can if the PlayStation knows that you have the game and it's in the store, Xbox does this too. If if it's a pre-release and you already have it, you bought it and paid for it and it's not out yet, but with no time played, you can just send a review for it. So you can just have a bot accounts, not bot accounts. Well, if the game's not released, you can just have accounts say, hey, give this game to this person, or however they would do it. Say, all right, we'll give this game to this X gamer tag, and then they have the game, they download it, they have it on their console, or will they have it on their cloud? Say, all right, well, I own it. Now I can just write a review about it, which is absolutely insane, I think, because
it's kind of stupid. It's not technically their fault, I guess.
It's not,
but it's bad code.
They don't know if it's PlayStation, Naughty Dog who did it. But yeah, it's before. It's just out of this mind. It already has a 5 out of 5 stars, but even though it's probably going to be a top tier game, it might be. You think it's going to win Game of the Year next year? Didn't it win? I think it won Game of the Year. I haven't
heard, so
I think it might be. I think if it's a good enough game, it might be Game of the Year. because you know how many people love Last of Us. I remember when that came out, I watched playthroughs of it. I
Played it.
I just watched it. I
barely
don't.
watched any of it.
I thought it was
Me
just
too.
cool. I just like the survival aspect of it in the storyline, which is actually really cool. So, that's kind of another topic that I thought about. If you have a game, how long do you think? Not how long. Diehard fans, right? Do you think they should like just waive off anything that they like the company, or like in this sense PlayStation, Sony, or Naughty Dog would have done? Like, yeah, you can't rate your game before, like people can't rate a game before it came out. But even though like the hardcore fans, like all the Call of Duty players who hate Call of Duty because Call of Duty sucked until this year, those people kept buying the game, kept giving them money.
Yeah.
At what point?
Let me just mention something. I'm sort of kind of one of those players because we play for the story, so they might be going back for the story.
No.
Or not.
I did not play. The last Call of Duty I bought before Modern Warfare was Black Ops 3, and I bought the deal.
I wasn't talking about COD.
Oh, what game?
Well, I'm basically like talking about The Last of Us.
Oh,
and I believe it was a continuation of the last game.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
is.
assume.
Yeah.
People will come back for the story because they want to know what happens to. I think her name's Ellie or something.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But
I don't know.
They might want to come back for the story and watch it continue.
But on that point, if you're just gonna go back to watch the story, YouTube, like just go to YouTube.
Then there's YouTube. Then like
that's what I did for all the games that I don't want to buy. Like I have games I could buy, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to YouTube. And every time I look it up, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and I don't feel like waiting for the refund for a week to get my money back.
Yeah.
So it's like it's okay, but it's like I don't know. But
sometimes they'll have a super short story that's just meant to get you into the refund period.
I mean, that is true. Cause this like the last Call of Duty, or Modern Warfare, not the last Call of Duty. This game, Modern Warfare, is really good. I can say it's buggy, but it's a really good game. I don't know if you guys played it, but I really the story.
Remastered?
No, the newest one.
Oh.
COD Remastered was a great game just because it was COD 4 Remastered. But COD, the new Modern Warfare, the story mode is amazing. I just actually finished watching a FaZe Jeff video of him like going through the story mode or the storyline, and it was amazing. 1080. I think it's 4K. I think I watched in 1080p 60 FPS, but I think it was 4K. I think the game, if your computer can run it, but it's a great game storyline. But I don't know. That was just my part of I didn't understand how. I don't understand why you're able to write reviews before the game even comes out. Like no one like there's no knowledge of people like go game testing the game. Like
just poor coding practice.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But on a different hand,
has thing.
I don't think so.
Maybe not with pre-ordering.
Well, no, you
just if you don't spend any time playing a game, you can still review it.
Well, in that, I know what you mean. It'll tell you how long you've played the game. It'll tell you how long you've. I know for R6 and CS:GO, since I have 1,000 hours in both games, over 1,000 hours in both games, like every time I open Steam, it'll say, "Do you want to write a review?" Like I think it knows like from long-term players. I get more for CS. Long-term players, maybe it's like, all right, well, since you're a long-term player, do you want to write a review because you know the. Excuse me. Do you know
I have 2,500 hours in Gary's mod.
See, I can't get into Gary's mod. That's a game. I think I used to watching videos, but I just can't do it. It's too confusing. But
I got kind of bored.
I think it's a fun game, but for the next topic that I want to talk about is Area F2. The fake R6.
Oh,
did you guys see this, or did you guys read the article that
I never even heard of this? I'm not.
Nor have I. I only read the article.
The Rainbow Six sort of you know,
Community.
But, yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I heard you guys talking about this. So on mobile CS:GO.
Mm-hmm. No, Rainbow
said
Six.
CS:GO.
Not CS:GO.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Well, is it made by Ubi or no?
No. It's made
Oh,
by.
obviously.
It's made by. I just had
They're getting sued.
created by Alibaba Group.
All right, let me look this up.
No, yeah,
Is
no,
it on
it's
Play Store.
no, it might be, but it's in beta, I think. It's created by Alibaba Group from the article that I read. Yeah. So I thought in my head was I watched the video, I was like, there's no way. If you just look up Area 52 or F2, you see like this is it's if you play R6.
Yeah, Area F2.
I'm a
COB FPS on mobile.
Like I've
Or
played
CQB.
Yeah, I've played R6 for 2 years now, or I have 1,000 hours, but I played off and on for a while. But I've played forever. I've played competitively. I've played forever. But I can definitely say the map that I saw was Hereford Base, the rework. Or well, maybe not the rework, but it's the scaling. I think there was 3 4s, maybe more, of just pure every operator. I think Matt, if you want to put this in at this time, you can show like it shows like in operators in R6 when you choose it, it'll show what characters you chose, and now it just says no special ability, tracker drone, EMP, like it's just straight up exactly like R6. Like there's no the leaning, the physics, the all the different mechanics. Everything's from R6. They even have thermite, a satchel charge that you put on a wall and you blow it up. I don't know if they did that. I might have. I think I saw it, or it might have been like reinforcing walls. I don't know about the thermite thing. I have to go back and check afterwards.
There's been multiple Rainbow Six clones on mobile,
which is funny.
But this might be the like highest quality one because
it looks good.
It is the highest quality one.
It looks pretty good.
For what I've seen of gameplay, it looks like probably Rainbow Six on lowest settings.
Yes. Well, Rainbow Six on lowest. Rainbow Six in general agitates me because that game, I can't play it anymore. I genuinely hate it. Like, I played it a few days ago. Loaded up a terrorist hunt. Not a terrorist hunt. I loaded up ranked. After I did load a terrorist hunt, but I played ranked. I was like, this isn't fun. It's just not fun anymore, and especially with the different cosmetics you can wear. Like there's a Twitter thing where it's called Fixar's Rainbow Six, and it literally shows it's called Ember Eyes. When Ember Eyes came out, it was like a safari, not safari, but like a sandy mesh of different things, and there was a Twitter post saying, find the operator. If you look hard enough, you can find Zofia, but you genuinely can't see her. Like she's blending in R6, and it's horrible. Like I don't know, but I think Ubisoft actually filed a lawsuit, a copyright infringement lawsuit against Apple in Los Angeles, which is
against Apple.
Yeah.
And not the company that made the game.
Well, I think it's under, if I read this correctly, hold on, let me see. If I read this correctly, it is... Oh, wait, no. They filed a lawsuit. It's an Apple game. Oh, no. They sued Apple Inc. They sued Apple Incorporated. And Google LLC.
I bet it's because they let it go on there.
Yeah, they actually, like, published it. So... How are you gonna sell it, like promote a game on your store and then not do anything? I think you should be able to. They should sue them for everything. Hey, get trillions of dollars, make money, but make R6 great again. Can I get that? Can I get that? And please, in the comment section, make R6 great again, because I need a different game to play. Valorant is it's all right, but I miss R6. But what do you guys think is gonna happen with
That's a
the?
lot of key class.
What'd you say? Rob, you
That's a
okay?
lot of
Sorry. You know, I probably should mute.
But the Charles, what do you think of the lawsuit that's gonna happen? How far do you think that's gonna go before?
I don't think they're gonna win. They might settle though. I don't know.
I don't know if they could.
So,
What do you
I
mean?
don't know how like businesses work with all that, but
I think Ubisoft can make a lot of money. I really do think they can make a lot of money off of this because it's
They
a
could.
blatant ripoff at that point. It's
yeah,
it's
it is.
Yeah.
I don't really know about that, but another point that we're gonna talk about is the let me go to the chat is the Tony Hawk Pro Skate 2 1 and 2 is getting re-released on the original engine, actually the source engine of Pro Skater. And at first I thought I never played skating games until later. I was like 2010 on my PS3, and I think I played Pro Skate 3, or well, not Pro Skate, maybe just Skate, right? What's it called? Skate, where you can do all the crazy tricks.
Skate 3.
Skate 3, yeah,
Well,
yeah. On the PS3, I played that, and I never really actually got into this. This was an IGN post, but it looks great actually. I knew skating games from what I knew kind of just died out. The only like guy I knew who was making like skating videos and like it was getting a fair amount of views was this guy called Zek, old Minecraft YouTuber who did it. But it what do you guys think about this? Do you think they're gonna make a lot of money off of it, or do you think are people just gonna get it for nostalgia's sake?
they're going to get it for nostalgia's sake. There's no doubt about that because you said it's running off the old source code, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be cool. Oh, I just opened the I opened the YouTube video. I was trying to go to the IGN link for the man. I'll find it after. But I think it's gonna be pretty cool. But I don't know how. Like I don't think a lot because the newer generation like gamers and people who play this game, a lot of people are older now. They're not gonna be buying oh, let me go get an old game like Call of Duty Remastered. It's a remastered version of the first Call of Duty, COD 4. Not the first Call of Duty, but of COD 4. Not that more people bought that because of a whole another different story of Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare. But this, I don't think as many people as they're expecting are gonna buy this because it's gonna be a little bit hectic of all right, well, I could just go back and play it like emulators, like an emulator on the PC. You probably can be able to get this for free, which is I'm not saying it's good, but I'm just saying, well, there's ways around if it's going to be a $60 game for $60 game for two games that are old. Yeah, people probably buy it, but still, I don't know. But that's a little. What are you guys' opinion on that? Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna play it?
I'm not gonna bet. What is it even on? What platform?
I think everything.
Yeah.
The only skating game that I played was the freaking side mini game that they had in freaking Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh wow.
There was a little skating mini game. You can go look it up. I forget what it was called though, but like it was basically completely based off, I think, the physics.
Of
Seemed
skate?
similar either way. I never played the actual Tony Hawk games,
Oh
and
wow.
the only the closest I can get to skating is that I just follow Tony Hawk on Twitter.
I mean, yeah. Charles, what do you think of like what was your, because you're younger than both of us, what was your
Am I?
yeah,
I didn't even know.
what do you mean you didn't know?
Oh, I didn't know how old you guys. Well, I
Okay,
knew
but
how.
other than that, let's get back to the topic.
But no, what do you have you like been on top have you played like any of the old skate games, Tony Hawk games?
No, not really. I think I played a little bit of Skate, maybe. I'm not sure. It was at my friend's house.
Oh wow. But I remember just the Hall of Meats and then Skate where you the Thrasher thing
That's
Yeah,
what
breaking all the bones. That's what everyone's favorite thing is. I
turning
think.
literally into like a freaking
favorite.
seeker missile.
Yeah, I don't know, but for our last topic, sorry to end it sad, but the whole Club Penguin thing. Did you guys have you guys heard about this or before us talking about it on the like,
I thought it'd get shut down, but I didn't think it'd take so long.
I'm thinking like this for rewin. Whoa. Okay, rewritten, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what do you mean?
Like Club Penguin rewritten.
I mean, yeah, it was a Club Penguin that was a private server, so it was a separate entity of Club Penguin, and they.
All I knew about was rewritten, not this private server that apparently there was criminal acts going on.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was some inappropriate things happening on that server.
But like, sheesh.
Well, not all the servers.
Club Penguin.
Yeah, it's actually really bad. I would say if you're gonna want to know more about this, watch Kavos's video, Kavos, whatever, Kavos, the YouTuber, and Some Ordinary Gamer. Some Ordinary Gamer was the first guy I knew who it hit my sub box 2 days ago. I watched the video, I was like, oh my god, what? And Kavos was the first one who made it big. But let me get you into what was happening in this story from where is it? Well, let me go back to my notes. Let me open my notes up real quick. Hold on. Where is it? All right. This guy's name, the guy who was the first whistleblower which came out he made his first YouTube video came out a month ago. He made this random YouTube account called Joey Hughes, and he was shedding the light on Club Penguin Online, right? And the guy who owned Club Penguin Online was known as Riley or Anthony. He had two different names at two different times, right? He owned the server, and he was just crazy. He was going crazy, and he would either just dox people, have people dox for him, or in the sense of when it was an adult server. So in like screenshots in Joey Hughes' video, he shows at this time he admitted to saying it's an adult server, and if people want, he would accept nudes, right? And exactly, it's a Club Penguin. It's a Club Penguin. It's Club Penguin private server. So he's like, well, it was a, and this was when the server was really unknown and people didn't know about it. But at this time, the reason that Disney knew about this whole time, Disney knew about private servers, and this is why private servers for different games are taken down, like World of Warcraft, because it's it's moderated. But the moderators are crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in this sense, Anthony at this time, well, his name's Riley now that people know him as he asked a 16-year-old girl when he was 19 at this time. This was 3 years ago. A 16-year-old girl that she was a reoccurring player of the server, the private server when Club Penguin shut down, and joins the server, plays on it with her friends, and then gets a summons, you know what I mean? Like gets teleported somewhere, I guess, and they talk about, hey, do you want to become a moderator? And she's like, yeah, because she liked the server and she was cool. But he said the only thing you have to do is send nudes.
Oh my god.
And she said no, but the girl thinks that she probably could have gotten, Riley would have, Anthony, Jesus. There's two different names that he has two different names. I'm forgetting which was which. Anthony is the one before, like on before the server changed their name to Club Penguin Online. and the first name of it was Virtual Penguin. Virtual Penguin was the first iteration of it, and Anthony at this time was the owner, which was turned into Club Penguin Online. And he would just mold people and manipulate them all the time into doing these certain things, like doxing people, harassing people, being belligerent to people. And luckily this girl who has disclosed, like, just hid her name was Paris on the recording, but she admits to another girl who was 13 3 years ago, so she's my age, 16. Well, I'm about to be 17, but 13 at the time. Anthony does the same thing, asks if she wants to be a moderator, and the only thing she has to do is send him nudes. And she does. So now, this is 3 years ago, and people, I don't know why people didn't talk about it. And Anthony, I guess, people didn't find out until now that he lives in the UK. So now that Joey Hughes came out with this video in Kavos and some ordinary gamer, and everyone's getting picked up on it, the British police have captured this Anthony / Riley person and is now
oh snap, he actually got arrested?
Yeah, he got arrested.
Yeah.
He got arrested recently. Yeah, and he posted bail. He already posted bail and is out. He got arrested and then posted bail. And so he's out.
Sheesh.
And so he got arrested because he was following law. He wasn't following the correct laws of Britain. I don't know the correct law about it, but I would say go to Kavos's video about it because he goes more in depth on this. But he wasn't following laws, and then after these videos surface of, you can't have something like this, harassment and different stuff like that, even though there are servers that are safe, right? You can't have, on Disney behalf, legally, you can't have someone running a game that's under your license. Like, they were just saying Disney Club Penguin. And you know how, like, when you're, if it's underage, it says, go ask a parent if you could do this? It never asked. It never it never said it's a different server from Disney. Disney isn't running this. So every server now, like, Disney can't choose to shut down the private servers. No. Which server they should shut down? No. They have to shut down every single server now of Club Penguin. So
yeah, that's a big oof.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's good that people are speaking out about it, but it's bad in the sense of, in my eyes, it's bad that people didn't speak out about this before. You know what I mean? Like, this is 3 years ago. This 19-year-old dude was asking grooming this 13-year-old girl to send him nudes, which is horrible. Any state, that's horrible. But there's no, how are you gonna prosecute him? You know what I mean? That's another thing. How did he already post bail and get out? And people are like worried about their lives. They're worried about their lives.
Bail is just so that you can leave the prison.
Well, no,
or the jail.
I mean,
before you're.
I know what that means, but how are you gonna prosecute? Like, I don't think the 13-year-old girl, will get justice for that because there's no proof anymore. You know what I mean? That was 3 years ago, before Discord was even popular, and they were still using Skype.
Are you sure Discord wasn't popular back then?
Well, 3 years ago, before the Club Penguin scene saw it. You know what I mean? The Club Penguin scene didn't see Discord like that, but they were still using Skype, and there's old Skype messages of him showing his face, and I guess maybe that's how they found him. So that's a story of they straight up, this dude was grooming children for asking for nudes, and that's the reason the site shut down. The site shut down, and now they tried to say that Kavos, Joey Hughes, and Somewhere Near Gamer was paid off to make those videos. because they try to say, oh well, we didn't really do anything wrong. That's what they're trying to do, which is crazy. That was it was a just mind blowing. I can't even speak correctly because it was like, the owner of our server did these things, but we're still gonna double down and say we didn't do anything wrong when we knew this was happening behind the scenes. So it's like, I don't know about that. What do you guys think about what I've said to you?
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, how do you like?
Yeah, it's kind of.
I mean, it's good that he's gonna get in trouble, but the thing is, like, what the hell? Like,
yeah,
that's just horrible.
Which now you see why Club Penguin had such restrictive chat, and why Roblox does.
Yeah, that is true, but it's not. But that's not the restrictive chat thing. Is not. You can still say, "Hey, what's your Discord on Roblox?" You know what I mean? It's
Actually,
not.
Didn't they censor?
I think they censored Discord.
Yeah.
Really? Wow,
Yeah,
I haven't played
like,
Roblox
if you
forever.
use like they don't
But
censor like
you can still
all specific types of saying it wrong.
Oh.
See, there is loopholes, but then again,
it's pretty easy to get around their protections, but at least they try.
At least they're trying, but the thing, like, it's private servers. Do you think private servers should be allowed by people, just random people, being able to make a private server on different games? Ooh.
That is a very deep question, but
because the safety of a person is bad. You know what I mean? Because this is a child's game. It was shipped as a child's game, and children went on there, and then they were being harassed. So it's like, well, shit. Should, like, you know how Call of Duty has Plutonium? They have IW4X, like, player-made servers, and it's player run, and it's a Call of Duty community. Any community is toxic, but I just think it's a little risky to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna fall back on Call of Duty, the Activision, the company, to regulate what's going on. So that's something I think that's a little nuts. But this is an ongoing story. You probably in the next episode we'll probably talk about this again, because it's just ongoing. He posted bail and he's out. But I don't know. I think for different games, I think there should be, even though there's restrictions now, child safety is number one. But you always have to think of parents. Like, even though it looks like, this is what some Ordinary Gamer said, even though it looks like a penguin game and no one can get hurt and nothing like that, still monitor what your kids are doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can go find horrible things on some, not even like on the normal internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can find horrible things, but I think it's just nuts on what's happening out here. But I don't know. That's one that I think...
but you can't police the internet.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can police your internet,
but you can police your own program.
But not even in that point.
In some situations, you can't even do that.
You can't. In the Club Penguin, the Club Penguin was shut down. Both iterations, like the renewed Club Penguin.
What I'm trying to say is, like, if you're going to have your own private server, you need good mods.
But no. It was the owner who was doing it.
Right.
It wasn't even the mods. The mods were helping them, like, dox people. It wasn't even the mods who were doing it. Mods usually abuse power. You know what I mean? Like, that's usually in, like, these private servers and private Discord servers and gaming servers, it's the mods. But when an owner does it, what the hell are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So it's like, I think parents should just monitor what their kids are doing more, because it can get bad fast. You know what I mean? It's just sad.
Yeah.
But anything else you guys want to talk about? I know we ended on a sad note, but still. I kind of have one.
Really?
I think I have one. I have one that's Valorant. I know you
I've
can't.
got Valorant.
You did?
Yeah, I got it.
Did you play it yet?
Yeah, I played it a bit.
How do you like it?
It's pretty good. I like a lot of the mechanics it has because it's kind of like CS:GO, but meets
Overwatch.
I guess
That's what everyone says.
Overwatch. Yeah, but I like how you can sell guns
Yeah.
after you buy it, and I like the giving system a lot better than CS:GO's because
Yeah.
people can ask for stuff in the buy menu, and you can just give it to them.
But I think that's cool. But my thing
I
is, what do you think
that's my
about
favorite part of it.
what do you think about Vanguard always being on and
Oh, that
sifting
kind
through
of
your?
bothered me because I remember seeing something occasionally when I boot up my computer. It says Vanguard stopped a program from running,
It stopped something in
and that
my
kind of
temp
bothers me,
files.
and I'm not sure.
It stopped something in my temp files, my temp files and my sound. My temp
Yeah,
files.
I'm not sure what it's doing, but it's kind of annoying.
I don't know. People are just worried about it. I'm gonna try and run it on a virtual machine, which I don't think you can. People are saying you can't run Valorant on a virtual machine, which is nuts.
That's
So,
probably part of the reason they got Vanguard is to check if you're running a virtual machine.
but on a virtual
Yeah,
machine, you
because
can.
you say you could sell things, right?
No, not like that. Not like that. As in, like when you buy
I
a,
was just thinking of like bots and stuff like that.
yeah, like how CS:GO
No, it's
was.
just like
You can buy weapons, like buy the actual
mhm.
weapon in the match.
And actually, I think this is a really
Okay.
good way of making a game because now you'll have to make a bot that watches Twitch streams, and that's gonna take a lot longer to get bots than just like.
I mean, not really. People were botting
I
different.
haven't seen a single bot, and definitely not a single cheater,
Well, no,
which
there
is
have been
good.
cheaters. There have been cheaters. They've
I
been
haven't
banned.
seen a
There's
single one.
always cheaters.
But no, the bot, as in, you mean bots in Twitch chat, right?
I mean,
Charles,
like,
or bots in game.
make an email, make a Twitch account, and then watch it and get the beta. I haven't seen like any bots that have gone that far to
Oh, a
get
lot
their
of
own
people did.
account and spam and all that.
Well, you
I know
didn't
a
need to
lot of people are
spam.
like repeatedly uh, making accounts, I guess, to up their chances.
Well, not for me.
I didn't
I
even
got it in
do
a few
that.
days. I got it in a few days,
Yeah,
but
I got it in one day.
what people are doing is they're just making accounts and selling them because people don't want to wait for
Yeah,
it. And I've
which
seen some
I
nuts
could
names.
do.
You could do it, but it's like really, there's no real reason
Yeah.
to do it. So it's like I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna try and do next.
They're
Figure out a
giving
way.
it away a lot more than people think.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Almost everybody who enters gets it.
Yeah. Rob, do you think you're gonna what is it? You're gonna get Valorant when it comes out for free, or
No. I watched a little bit of gameplay of it. It didn't really click for me.
That's how I felt, but I like it.
I like
But
it
then again,
to an
I'm not into those types of games. I'm not into first-person shooters that much. I'm more like into racing games.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite. I don't really like any racing game.
yeah, I can understand that.
Simulators I like, but they're not always like racing based, and
Yeah.
I think
you can
simulators are
make your
cool.
own stuff to go fast, but
All right, so I think we had a good amount of time here. So
Yeah.
anything you guys want to shout out before we
not
end this?
really.
All right, Rob,
Mm.
shout your Twitter out.
No.
All right. So since you're done not shouting stuff out, all right. Follow me on Twitter at ZAIREJWC. All right, Zaire JWC. Subscribe to me on YouTube at just JWC. All right, and then Twitch. All right, this is the key one. Got to hit follow when you go to Twitch. All right, Charles, you got to do this too. Right? Remember
What?
this. Remember this. All right, follow me. Go on Twitter.com/JWC3. All right. Matt, I know you're editing this. All right. Put all of those on screen right now, or I will be mad at you. All right. All right, guys. Have a good day. Stay safe. Right. Bye.